Okay guys, welcome back to my page. So today we're going to be working on a bralette. You could either wear it with some bathing suit bottoms or just some jeans. We're going to use Caron X Pantone yarn in the color, it's by Yarn Inspiration, and it's in the color, they don't have it. They don't have the color name. Oh no, guess it's fuchsia. So I got this on clearance at Michael's a couple weeks ago, I think, and it's just been sitting in a bag. So today I just decided to pull some yarn out and crochet because I've been gone for a while. So it was originally $7.99. I got it for $3.97. We're going to be using all of these colors in a bralette. I just took this out to show you the colors and the scheme, but I already tested it out and it's how it came out. So I'm just going to use the scrap yarn from the other one to complete the other one. So, and I'm actually using, I just threw the package out. Okay. I just opened this hook. So, I got this from Michael's. I'm going to be using a Susan Bates bamboo crochet hook in the size 5mm. I got this at AC Moore. So, this is how it looks. I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to start off with the first color in that section, which is like this color. I don't know really what to call it. It's the first one. This one. So, oh my god, I think I chained 20. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, so I chained 12 plus 2. I'm guessing. I'll tell you right now. This is what happens when you just wing things and you don't write it down. So, let's start off with a slip knot as usual. I'm going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should look like this. I'm going to actually measure it out. Perfect. So plus 2. So 1, 2. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the third chain from the hook, and I'm going to complete a half double crochet. Now for this whole project we're going to use half double crochets. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. And again, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the next chain, pull back through, leaves you with 3 chains on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 3. That is a double crochet, half double crochet, I'm sorry. And I'm going to continue this to the end of the row. Okay, so we're at the last chain on this row. We are going to yarn over, insert our hook, and complete a half double crochet. I just like to pull that just a little bit. And now I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, yarn over it, and in that hook directly next to the chain 1, I'm going to put a half double crochet. Now I'm going to half double crochet all the way to the top of this row. Okay, so I'm at the last chain of the row. I'm going to put a half double crochet. I'm actually going to put 2 half double crochets in this last chain on this row. You're going to put 2 half double crochets. I'm going to chain 2. And then directly next to it, because we're going to be working around the opposite side of the chain directly next to it, we're going to put 2 more half double crochets. So again, it's 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. And the reason why I do a chain 2 instead of a chain 1, it just leaves this pretty like opening right here. I think it's pretty, but if you don't want these holes right here, I would say chain 1 instead of chain 2. So again, now I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to put a half double crochet in each chain. So it's still a chain on the opposite side. It was just your foundation chain. So you're going to go right into those, and you're going to put a half double crochet in every foundation chain. Now, if you're just working with one color yarn, which is fine, you're going to just continue this pattern as I'm doing it. You're not going to change colors. So if you are changing colors, you're going to snip off right now. I know I brought scissors with me. Okay. I'm going to snip off right now. I'm going to leave a good amount of yarn. I'm sorry, I'm going to put this to the side, and now we're going to grab the bright orange one from our little pile. Find the end of it. I'm going to loop this around my hand, and well, I'm going to yarn over and start the half double crochet into that last chain, and I'm not going to finish it. So you're going to leave 3 chains on your hook, and then I'm going to loop the orange around my pointer finger, and I'm going to pull that orange through all 3, and I'm going to pull tight. And I'm going to show you guys my little trick of not having to weave ends in when I do things like this. So I'm going to pull all that yarn tight, chain 1 with the bright orange. I'm going to turn my work. All 3 of these ends that you have here, you're going to hold them tight against the back of the next row, yarn over. You're going to insert your hook into that very next chain, and you're going to come under all 3 of those loose yarn, and you're going to pull back through, and you're going to continue to half double crochet. Now you're going to continue to do that until you feel comfortable enough that if you pull on it, that the yarn will not come loose. I usually do this to half of the row. So again, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that next chain, coming behind all 3 of those loose yarn, and then I'm going to continue the half double crochet. Okay, so now I'm halfway through this row, and I feel like it's secure enough where I could just let it go. Okay. So now I am going to just push it to the side, yarn over, and continue with my half double crochets. Now you're going to continue this until you get to that chain 2 space, which I'm at right now. So I'm at this chain 2 space because you can put your finger through it, so that's how you know. If you can't tell and you're a beginner and you can't tell that where your chain 2 space is, I would suggest that you put a stitch marker so you're just not like crocheting into that chain 2 space just regular. So we're going to yarn over it. We're going to insert our hook into that chain 2 space. Now we're going to do a cluster. That's what I'm going to call it in this video. It's going to be a cluster. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, all into this chain 2 space. Now it should look like this so far. Now you're going to continue with these half double crochets on this side of the row. Okay, so for every color you're going to do 2 rows. So I'm going to do one more row of orange. I'm actually going to snip this off right now. I like to do it before I add another color in, as close to that as possible. And then I just pull a little bit, and now I'm just going to do a half double crochet directly into the next stitch. That's how we're going to keep our ends as straight as possible. Okay, so I have one more half double crochet before that chain 2 space, which is right here. So I'm going to actually yarn over and finish that half double crochet, and then in that chain 2 space we're going to put a cluster, which is 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Okay, I'm going to untangle the yarn. Okay, so I'm now going to continue this same pattern that we did for the orange for the next 3 colors, and then I'm going to come back once it's done. Okay guys, so I'm trying to fix the camera. Okay, so I'm doing the hot pink one now, and I just wanted to come back and tell you guys, I just realized that I didn't really say what size this was for, only because you should always measure yourself when you're doing a crochet project. So I actually wear a size, a 38, I think C in bras. So I measured myself and it fits my boob perfectly. So now if you need it smaller than this, I would say I would still crochet 12 plus 2, but then I will only do 1 row of each color. Or I would chain 10 plus 2 and then do 2 of each color so it doesn't grow as big. But then if your boobs are bigger than mine, I would say chain 10 plus 2 and then do 3 rows of each color. That makes sense. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But this is just the basic pattern. You can adjust it to fit your needs or your customer needs or whoever you're doing this for. This is just to show you how to do it. So, again, pushing that to the side because I added the pink. Okay, so I'm at that chain. See, I messed up. You gotta pay attention that you're not going into one of those chain spaces and putting a stitch because I did. So I'm gonna take that out because that's one of the chain 2 spaces. And I'm going to insert my hook back and then just do a cluster. You don't want to do that because then your project will be uneven on one side. And we want this to be perfectly aligned. The thing I messed up with this yarn is I should have rolled it. Like hand rolled it before I started using it because it gets tangled if you just pulling it. Oh, this hair is coming from. So I'm just going to continue with this hot pink and then I'm going to add the olive green and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I'm going to attach it and put the straps on and then we are done. Okay, so this is the last 3 stitches of this bralette. I'm gonna complete the last one. Ooh, this was a little tight. I'm not gonna tie off. This green has been giving me the most problems through all these colors. I don't know why. Let's see if I can untangle it. Okay. I'll tell you, this is horrible. This is horrible. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it somewhat. So, I'm sorry. The police decided they want to drive by today. So, I'm going to now connect both of these together. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to make this secure, I'm going to add 1 more chain and I'm going to single crochet across, one go right into that last chain, right? Now we're gonna chain one more, turn our work, single crochet right into that first chain next to that chain one, and I am going to give me issues. Okay, and I'm gonna chain. So remember that last stitch, right? So it should look like this. Actually, hold on, sorry. I took that row out. I'm gonna insert my hook back into that loop, and I am going to attach it with a slip stitch to the other side, to the bralette, if I'm making sense. And then I'm going to go up one more chain. I'm going to single crochet. Oh my god, where did it go? I'm going to single crochet, and then I'm going to turn my work now, putting this yarn on the opposite side, and right into that next one I'm going to single crochet. Now the reason I did that was so that it is already connected to that side of the bralette, and you don't have to do any weaving in or anything. So now I am at the other side. I'm going to connect this bralette like this. So it's about 3 chains up. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. I'm going to insert my hook into that third stitch. I'm going to pull the yarn back through both of those. I'm going to do it again. Let me zoom all the way in. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook back into that loop in the third chain up. So this is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to insert my hook. It goes, okay. I'm going to pull this yarn back through that one, and then I'm going to pull tight, and then back through the next one. And now I'm going to insert my hook into the next chain, into this one, insert my hook into that next chain, into the other bralette, and then pull through both loops, slip stitching. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to insert it into the last stitch, into the last stitch. We're going to pull tight, and then we're going to pull. I'm going to do that one more time because it's a little tight. Okay, now we are going to pull the bead. Okay, so leaving that hook like that, it should look just like that. Now you can even do less chains than I did. You could do 2 or 1, but the process of connecting them is the same. So I am going to snip off, put that to the side. I am going to tie off, and that wasn't secure enough for me, so I'm going to do it one more time. And then now you can use a tapestry needle or yarn needle, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I have any at the moment. So I'm going to use my crochet hook, and I am going to weave these in. Just one more, and then I'm going to take my hook this way. A little pull tight and push it through one of those loops and pull it. Okay, there we go. So probably look a little better if I had a tapestry nail, but we're gonna leave it like that for right now. And now you could pick any color you want for the straps. So I don't even know what color I want to use for the straps. Maybe orange. I don't think it's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna untangle this a lot. I'm gonna insert my hook into that chain 2 space, real easy. I'm going to loop it and pull through. Now using both, so we're not weaving in any ends. Hold on, it's just like a little lump right there. So we're not weaving any ends. We're going to use both of them, and we are going to make a chain of 50. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is 50. I'm just zoom back up. So this is 50. I'm gonna do another chain 1, chain 2. I'm gonna yarn over, insert my hook into the 3rd chain from the hook, and I am going to double crochet back down. Now this is optional. You don't have to do this. You could just leave it as a chain. But I just want to make sure as I'm tying and pulling on this, because I am going to wear this, as I'm tying and pulling on this, that it's not getting loose and stretchy. That makes sense. So I'm going to continue this. I don't think I'm going to have enough orange to do like both the ones that go around your neck and the ones that go around your back. So I think I'm going to open another orange, or maybe use the pink. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Now if you didn't change colors, this will be easy for you because you don't have to make a choice of what color your ties are going to be. And you could just continue. Oh my god, I ripped it all out. You could just continue, and both for all 4 ties will be the same color, and you would just do this to both. Well, all 4 actually, because you have to have 2 in the back. I would have had enough orange if I didn't go back down with the stitches. But hey, anything, each tie will be a different color. That actually might look nice. So okay, so here, this was the last one before you hit that. I'm gonna actually just slip stitch into that one and connect it. And then I'm gonna weave this in later, but I'm gonna finish the rest of the things, and it should look like this without this. But this is how it should look like. One tie. And it's gonna wrap around like these. Like these. I think I'm gonna do them all orange, so I think I'm gonna open this one and grab another orange and do all 4 ties orange. So let's do that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the end product, but I'm basically gonna do the same thing to all 4 sides as I did to this one.